everyone, April Rose here. So today what I'm doing is I'm sort of making up my own recipe. I love eggs and I love omelets. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to try the hand pies, and I have put together some eggs that are already scrambled. I've got some sausage. I used about 4 pre-cooked patties. Just gonna throw that in there. Um, I've got some peppers. I'll throw some in there. And I want to show you how easy it is to use this right here. So you just got this little, let me back up. There we go. We've got this little thing, and you just press it down, and it's really hard for me to do it in the air. So let me bring it back up here, okay? So here it is. You just take it, you press it down, and notice it's just cutting up my onions super fast. And I like my onions really small when I'm stuffing things. Okay. Take that cover up. Look at those onions. And I cut up all those onions and I have no tears, which is fantastic. So I'm going to pop those in there and mix it all around. Okay, so you can see I've got this mixed around, and that's about what I have there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cheese, and we like these the seriously sharp cheese in my family, and I am going to add a lot of it. The thing I love about the kitchen is I don't have to measure everything that I do, and my family loves cheese, absolutely loves cheese. So I am just going to mix in as much cheese as looks like my family's gonna like. So if you like a lot of cheese, mix in a lot of cheese. If you don't like a lot of cheese, don't mix in that much cheese. But my hope is with making this is that I'm going to make it so like it sticks together really nicely. So I'm gonna add more cheese there, because if I don't add enough cheese, my daughter and my husband are going to be like, you didn't put in enough cheese. So there we go. So lots and lots of cheese. I'm going to shove this in the microwave for maybe about, I don't know, 30 seconds. That's going to give me the opportunity for the cheese, a little bit of opportunity to melt, and then I'm going to clump it together, which will make it easier for, or I hope it'll make it easier for when I'm taking it and putting it in my hand pie. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have the hand press for the hand pies, and I have gone ahead and made some circles with some pie crust. Now you can probably use homemade pie crust. Well, this is homemade pie crust, or you could use store-bought pie crust. You'll notice that these are kind of thin and a little bit translucent. That's just my preference, because I don't like crusty things, but I like stuff that's filled, if that makes sense. So I take this and I just place the circle on top of there, and then I grab my filling, and I've found that you can be pretty generous with the filling. So a couple of spoonfuls of that. And you'll notice here that I'm going to take a little bit of water, and I'm just gonna brush around the edge of it. And the reason I'm doing that is because my pie crust is just a little bit dry. And so I just want to make sure that it sticks. So I'm going to take another circle, I'm going to place it on top, so right there, and line up this, and really you just press. Okay, and it doesn't even take that much energy. You can see there's not a lot of room to press down, but that doesn't matter, because when I pull this off, look at that. Look at how awesome those edges look. And I can pull this off here, and I have my little hand pie there. So I'll put that on there. Now that I've got my hand pies created, I'm just going to do a little bit of an egg wash. And so I just took an egg, and I just took a fork and put in my little dish and scrambled it around. You can see I'm putting this on, and I'm gonna do both sides of this with the hope that I'll make it nice and crispy on both sides. So as you can see, I way over prepared. I have about double than what I needed, but that's no big deal. I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna put it in a plastic container, put it in the freezer, freeze it, and given its ingredients, my guess is it'll probably last about 3 months in the freezer without an issue. So no worries there, and that's just gonna make it so much easier for me later on when I wanna make these again, because while I've never made these before, look at how scrumptious that looks. I know it's not even cooked yet, but I can totally see myself making these again. So I have the oven set to 350. Why? I don't know. Seemed like a good temperature. I'm going to shove this in the oven, and I'm going to, and I've got 2 trays of these, I'm going to shove it in the oven, and I'm going to set it for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, I'm going to flip them, put it in for another 10 minutes, and they'll be done. At least that's what I think so. All right, so here we go. Here's the final result. I'm gonna put these down. And I'm gonna grab this one. You can see this one's not very perfect, but whatever. I'm not a restaurant. Here, crack that open. Hopefully it's got enough cheese. Oh, not enough cheese. That's okay. Look at this little steam coming out of this. This smells delicious. You can smell the sausage and the veggies in it. And we'll just hopefully cool that off a little bit because it's super hot. I like that. And you can definitely taste the sausage, but it's not overpowering. Same with the veggies. I think next time I might put just a little less onion in it and maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. But this right here, this is just, oh my gosh, it's so good. Definitely more cheese, But like I said before, I love cheese. All right. Okay. So, first time making ham pies, and I think it was a success. So, all right, bye-bye.